Victoria, is it a good idea to use blogs in teaching English?
I think it's a good idea because it's a new method to learn many things.
Is it a good idea to use blogs in teaching business English at ASEM? What do you think?
I believe that it is a rather useful tool because it allows us not only to read the information but also to watch it, so to hear the authentic language, yes, the native speech.
Yana, do you use the class blog?
Yes, I do use the class blog.
How often do you use it?
Every day.
Every day. What do you like doing? Reading articles or watching videos?
Videos.
Why?
Because I like to hear the native speakers.
Tatiana, what do you like doing most? Reading articles or watching videos on the blog?
I like watching videos more because I think it's a very easy way to understand the topic of the presentation, if it is a presentation, and it's more easy to use because you may view something and you may listen about it.
On the blog we see videos of native speakers. We listen some audio files or articles which are up to date in the current language. So it's very good. Everybody can just listen, and when you hear, just remembers quicker everything you see. So.
And besides this, it is something interesting because I believe that it diminishes the generation gap between the professor and the student, because we are all using internet and computers, and it is very good that they are trying just to catch us with our own
fishing tools.
Yeah, something like that.
Do you think other university professors should integrate technology in teaching?
I think yes, but I understand that it's kind of hard. The professors should learn how to use the computers, how to use blogs, and all different things like Facebook or something like that, because in this way they can speak to us like we are friends, not like they are teachers and we are their students. In this way we can learn better, easier, and it will bring more productivity.
First of all, and there is a lot of information, and I think that using blogs is a good idea. Why? Because maybe there are examples and some information that teachers don't manage to tell us in class, and so the blog is very useful in this case, because maybe 1 hour and 20 minutes is not enough for this.
Frankly speaking, before using the blog, I've never used all these Forbes lists. I mean, I knew that it exists, but still I didn't check them. And the lists were not about what I thought about. Well, for example, we think that I don't know, USA, Great Britain are on top of everything. But when we see the list in Forbes and we see the reality and we see how different and how in general the level
reality
of the reality is, so it's really fantastic to see the reality.
The case studies are the most useful tool that any teacher could implement in his or her teaching skills. This because, for example, let's take the Bible. In my opinion, this is the most complex book from all the books that are, and so on. In the Bible, every chapter is explained through a certain case study. This means to people to understand better and to implement everything that is written there. And this kind of case studies also can be implemented teaching, and because through case studies people, well, let's say students, they understand better, and they can really understand what the specific article is about.
What was your favorite post?
So my favorite post on the blog was about the most successful companies of 2008 and 2009, and the most interesting thing was that I found out that the best companies was like several years in a row, like Google company, Coca-Cola, Microsoft, and then I don't remember.
If you compared the 2008 with the 2009 list, what major changes did you notice?
That Google went from like second or third place or fourth place to the first, to the top of the list.
Any companies which went down?
Like Coca-Cola, Microsoft, they went down with a couple of places, some places.
Okay, my favorite article was about the World Bank that signed an agreement with Moldova to help youth business project. I liked it very much, and I didn't know anything about it, and I think that using blog we can find easy and some interesting information on some videos that are posted there.
What do blogs add to the textbook that we use in class?
So I think that blogs is like an experience for us. It is like practical lessons, but textbooks it's only theory, and it is hard to make a business only knowing the theory. And if we doesn't know anything about the real life, the reality, and the real business, it is hard to operate in it.
I can say something. The blog, in addition to the
I think that the case studies are more useful, and maybe because case studies are about real examples, and usually we find out something new about a real company or a real person, and it is more easily to try to analyze some things, because learning only the theory from the book, you talk about a structure that maybe it isn't real in life, because
as for a textbook, there are only the articles, but in comparison with the blog, besides the articles, we can watch the videos, and watching the videos requires more attentive perception of the information, and this is more difficult maybe for the students, for people, and this is additional for enriching our vocabulary, which is more useful for using in the future. It will help to develop and our English skills and our general skills. I believe that through case studies, the information not only passes in front of our eyes, but it stays somewhere in our brain, because we have the given situation in front of us and we analyze it. For example, I enjoyed writing an analysis to the text about the economical cracks in European Union. So it was really interesting to find out some real statistics, some real situation that happened inside the Union, and I understood something, and I even could write the conclusion, which probably was right and correct.